let's dive into the comprehensive safety guidelines for handling phosgene. First, let's understand what phosgene is. Phosgene, also known as carbonyl chloride, is a highly toxic compound with chemical identification numbers CAS number 75-44-5 and UN 1076. It finds extensive use in various industrial processes, serving as a crucial intermediate in the production of plastics, polyurethanes, pharmaceuticals, and agrochemicals. However, its reactivity and potential lethality upon exposure necessitates stringent safety measures to safeguard personnel and the environment against its hazards. Safety Management System (SMS) to ensure safety. This includes roles and responsibilities, defining clear roles, responsibilities, and accountability structures for personnel engaged in phosgene handling, backed by senior management commitment to upholding rigorous hazard control standards. Involvement of employees and contractors, actively engaging both employees and contractors in major hazard management through comprehensive training and access to pertinent information, ensuring effective risk mitigation strategies. Hazard identification and evaluation, establishing comprehensive procedures for systematic identification and evaluation of hazards, encompassing preventive and mitigative measures to mitigate potential accidents effectively. Information management, maintaining up-to-date information concerning process hazards, design limits, operational controls, and storage facilities, critical for ensuring the safe design and operation of plant infrastructure. Procedures and training, developing clear, concise procedures, instructions, and work methods in collaboration with relevant personnel, supported by robust training programs to ensure thorough understanding and adherence to established safety protocols. Management of change, adopting and implementing robust management procedures for planning and controlling changes that may impact major accident hazards, ensuring safety standards are consistently upheld. Emergency planning, creating, adopting, and implementing comprehensive emergency plans, including scenarios for hypothetical accidents and effective mitigation measures, to facilitate prompt and efficient responses in emergency situations. Performance monitoring and audits, regularly monitoring safety performance and conducting periodic audits of the Safety Management System (SMS) to ensure adherence to defined safety objectives and continuous improvement. Compliance with regulations, ensuring strict compliance with all applicable local, national, and international rules and regulations, including timely notification to relevant authorities before construction or operation, providing necessary details for regulatory approval. When it comes to installing facilities for producing phosgene, plant layout, strategically positioning facilities away from local populations, taking into account local wind direction during construction, and minimizing phosgene hold-up to enhance safety. Design concepts, incorporating fail-safe design elements or proven technical safety measures, considering all hazardous conditions during the design stage to mitigate risks effectively. Primary containment, designing systems capable of withstanding probable excursions from normal operating conditions, selecting appropriate construction materials to maintain mechanical integrity under upset conditions. Equipment considerations, utilizing approved vendors for pressure vessel fabrication, employing sealless equipment to minimize leakage risks, and selecting corrosion-resistant materials to enhance safety. Non-metallic equipment, conducting thorough testing of non-metallic equipment to ensure compatibility with phosgene service conditions, preventing potential failures and ensuring safety. Graphite heat exchangers, ensuring proper installation and operation of graphite heat exchangers to minimize defects and ensure effective heat exchange, critical for process safety. Rotating equipment considerations, in phosgene services, prioritizing sealless or mag drive pumps due to their leakage prevention, conducting thorough inspections utilizing dye penetration and helium leak tests, and ensuring equipment compatibility with process fluids while minimizing dead zones for easier maintenance and safety. Ventilation and containment. Implementing proper ventilation in all areas where phosgene is handled, containing all phosgene containing vessels within designated areas, and purging containment tanks with dry air to prevent contamination effectively. Lastly, the operational requirements for producing phosgene. Safe operating procedures, developing comprehensives covering both normal and abnormal conditions, including clear work instructions and safety procedures to guide operational activities and minimize risks. Personnel protection equipment, PPE providing appropriate PPE based on hazard levels to ensure the safety of personnel during operations involving phosgene handling, with rigorous monitoring to maintain effectiveness. Work permits, issuing valid work permits for scheduled work on phosgene systems, adhering to dual control principles, essential for maintaining safety standards and controlling potential hazards. Incident-accident management, conducting thorough investigation and analysis of incidents by experienced personnel, disseminating lessons learned to prevent recurrence and enhance safety culture. Emergency response, establishing clear protocols for emergency response, including evacuation procedures and assembly points, activating alarms linked to the Distributed Control System, DCS, to alert personnel of phosgene emissions, and ensuring nitrogen padding to all reactors to prevent backflow of phosgene in case of emergency. Regular monitoring of the workplace and the provision of phosgene badges for early hazard detection are essential components of this safety framework. These guidelines emphasize the overarching priority of safety at every stage of phosgene handling, aiming to protect personnel and prevent potential risks effectively. This is all about today's topic. Thanks for watching Funny EHS Info. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to get immediate notification of our videos. Share our videos to your friends and colleagues to create safety awareness. If you have any questions and requirements, please comment in comment box.